Hey guys, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, how's everybody doing this morning? It's 6 o'clock on the button here in New Jersey. And I wanted to talk to you guys about drawing a fine line between good cutlery and great cutlery. That's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about good cutlery and I want to talk about great cutlery. Now, where do we come up with what makes good cutlery and where do we come up with what makes great cutlery? Is it just an individual voicing their own opinion? Or is it really a thing that it really is a great product? You know what I mean? Or is it just some schmo out there, some guy just saying, that's a great knife. That's a great, you know, that's a good knife. That's a great knife, you know. But the way I'm going to picture this 6 knives here from Rosecraft Knives is I'm going to put them in the great category. Now, I mean, I'm sure some of yous are going to disagree. You know what I mean? If the world was perfect and everybody agreed on everything, it would probably be a pretty boring place. But I am going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these knives are great. These knives are great. What makes them great? Their fit and finish, the way they're constructed, the way they operate, just everything in a whole, you know what I mean? You could tell whether in the feel of it, you could tell whether it feels hefty, it feels like it's got that feel to it, where it's a great, you could say, man, that's a heck of a knife, you know? I just wanted to know what you guys thought, what makes a great knife and a good knife. And I'm here to say, I'm here to look at a few of these pieces with you guys and go over them. And let's see what makes them great, because that's where I'm putting them. These particular ones right here, especially this new one right here that just came in. I'm going to put that as my knife of the year. I'm going to put this one as my knife of the year because it is so stinking good. I find it very hard to find a piece of cutlery that is just as good as this, really. And if there is a piece of cutlery out there that is just as good as this, I'd like to see it. I'd like to talk about it. I'd like to go over them. I'd like to compare them. I'd like to look at them both side by side. But me, in my opinion, this is only my opinion, this is going to be my #1 knife of the year right here. We can go ahead and take a look at a few of these pieces here and see why I think the hype is so great on these knives. This is just first impressions. This is not going to be a really in-depth, because I really don't have a lot of experience with a lot of these knives, only a couple of them. I mean, I've handled a few of them quite a few times, but I don't think I have enough time with them all, besides this one here, to say that I can make an accurate judgment. But I can make a good enough judgment to decide whether they're, in my opinion, good, great, or in between. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at this piece first. First, let me put it down and get the name of this knife. first. This is the, hold on a minute, guys. Bear with me now. The print's so small. This is the Clinch River Jack. Put this back like that. We'll take a look at it. Now we can go around this, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go around it quickly, and we're going to decide what we like and what we don't like. Now the fit and finish is spot on with all of these knives. The fit and finish is just going to be incredible, right? There's not going to be any, let's look at the back spine, any gaps. Everything's going to be finished off very, very well. Everything's going to be finished off very well. There's going to be no voids in the covers. The transitions are going to meet up real nice. The pins are going to be real flush. The shield's going to be real flush. Everything's going to be flush and finished off very nice. This is a hard one to beat as far as getting a piece of cutlery like this in your hand. This one's going to be a tough one to beat, as you can see right here. It's a magnificent, it is a magnificent piece of cutlery. Take you a look around it. It's a great piece of cutlery. And it ranks very, very high. It ranks very high. Now these are, what are we going to call these? These are custom, not custom. These are, we'll come back to what I'm thinking. These are modern. These are modern traditionals. And what I mean by modern traditionals, they're not going to have any patina on them. They're not going to develop any patina. They're not going to have no 1095 carbon steel. They're not going to have any of that traditional knives. These are going to be traditional moderns. These are modern knives. All these are moderns. So we'll take a look. We'll keep moving. We'll take a look at a few of these other pieces here. Wow, we really got to move along. This is my favorite knife of all. So far, I have yet to kick this out of my pocket. This is the Briarwood. This is the Briarwood Jack. And we got to move along, guys. This is the Briarwood Jack with that smoky gray bone. It's just a fantastic piece of cutlery. I mean, this is my favorite. You can see that beautiful clip there, okay? Just an incredible, big, nice size clip. Action is fantastic on it. You can see this one here. Look how beautiful that blade is. Just look at that lamb's foot blade. That lamb's foot blade is just incredible. So you got two beautiful blades in this package. Construction, fit and finish. You got everything you could want in a pocket knife on this piece. This one here is the newest piece in the Rosecraft lineup. This is, I'm going to say, my knife of the year. This is going to be my knife of the year because it is that good. If you can get your hands on one, if they're still in stock, if you can find any that are still in stock, pick one up. They're like $60 or $65. I highly recommend picking one of these up. I mean, they are exceptional. This piece of cutlery here is exceptional. This one is going to be hard to beat. This is my pick, my opinion. This is my pick of the year. We'll come back to these. Action, fit, and finish, again, is just spot on. Fantastic. This is the, let me see. This is the Lucha Hacky Jack. And like I said, this right here is my -- pick so far of the year. This one here is the see what this one is, guys. Hold on a minute, bear with me. The Beaver Creek Jack. This is the Beaver Creek Jack. And what a spectacular piece. What a spectacular piece. This is the Beaver Creek Jack, and it's just a really good piece. You know, it's everything you could want in a pocket knife. It honestly is everything you could want in a pocket knife. You got this beautiful cut swedge. You got this blade. You got this, I mean, there's nothing that's missing. There's nothing that you can say is missing with this blade. It's almost that perfect. It is almost that perfect of a blade. Moving along, action is just fantastic on it. This one here is the, hold on a minute, guys. What do they call this one here? This is the, can't see. French Broad Jack. This is the French Broad Jack. And when I tell you, once again, this is just another spectacular piece. You could see how it comes down to a real slender finish here. See how it comes real slender here? But it works. It works in your hand. And if you held this, you would see what I'm talking about. It is a great, great feeling in hand. The blade shape is spectacular. D2 steel, very sharp blade. Just made for very specific cutting tasks. Very specific cutting tasks. You could tell with this point here. This point is meant for very specific cutting tasks. Action, again, is spectacular. Okay? Just like all of them. Fit and finish, same as all of them. Same as all of them. And this last piece will go out with a bomb. This is the if I can find it. This is the Lucha Hacky Jack. The Lucha Hacky Jack. And this is just such a pretty piece. It really is with these covers. These covers are just so pretty. They really, really are. Look at that clip blade. These are some of the knives. These are some of the things that you're going to get when you purchase a Rosecraft blade. Absolutely fantastic pieces of cutlery. And like I said, guys, if you have the opportunity to try one out, these are the ones you're going to want to try. These are the ones right now in the modern game that are top notch. This one, again, I want to show you this one just real quick again, just so you guys see. This is my pick of the year. This is my pick of the year. This knife right here is going to be the pick of the year. So, yeah, I'm really, really amazed with this piece. I'm really, I'm just awestruck with this piece. I can't believe it's that good. I can't believe it came out that good. I really, really can't. And on that note, I'd appreciate it if you guys could drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about these knives here. These Rosecraft Blades. Let me know what you think. What's your #1 pick? Or do you have a #1 knife of the year so far? Or do you think that this is not #1? What do you think? You know, just strike something up. What do you think? You know, what do you think about these pieces, you know? Because right now, they're at the top of the mark for me. They're at the top of the mark for me because I've been carrying these. I've been really trying to give them a thorough evaluation. I really been trying to give them a thorough evaluation. And to me, and what I'm finding out that these are the top of the line knives here. These are top of the line. All right, guys, 17 minutes in. Yous be good, be well, be safe. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about Rosecraft knives and these pieces here. Let me know, do you think that if this is #1? All right, I'll be waiting for any of your questions that you have, and I'll answer and I'll shoot them right back to you. All right, guys. Yous be good, be well, be safe. Have a fantastic weekend. Be careful out there. It's a crazy world. Be careful of your surroundings. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay well.